A near total abortion ban is now in effect in Indiana. The first new law of its kind passed since Roe v. Wade was overturned in June. This comes the day after a Hamilton County judge temporarily blocked Ohio's 6-week abortion ban. WCPO 9 News reporter Valerie Lyons explains what it means for women here in the tri-state. Valerie.
Tanya, the ban will affect more than just pregnant Hoosier women. If a doctor is found to have illegally performed an abortion, they could lose their medical license and even face up to 6 years of jail time.
Unfortunately, the impact on Hoosier women is unknown.
In a seismic shift, abortion is now illegal in Indiana.
I think we're going to go from a pretty permissive system, given the constraints we see in other states, to a system that mirrors those constraints that we see in other states like Texas, like Missouri, like Kentucky.
Under the new law, abortion can now only be performed in hospitals or outpatient centers owned by hospitals. That is, of course, if a pregnant woman meets one of 3 exceptions. In cases of rape or incest before the 10th week of pregnancy, to protect the mother's life and physical health, and if the fetus is diagnosed with a deadly defect. For Right to Life Indiana, it's a long-awaited win.
We are expecting a 95% reduction in the number of abortions. This gives us the opportunity to really step up to the plate now and show that we care and support pregnant mothers in Indiana, and at the same time, protect life.
But some Hoosier groups are pushing back against the ban. Jody Madeira, a law professor at Indiana University, says there are 2 lawsuits challenging the ban, both filed by the American Civil Liberties Union of Indiana. The first alleging it violates state constitution. The second, that it violates Indiana's Religious Freedom Restoration Act.
Allegations that certain religions, namely Jewish communities and Muslim communities, are adversely affected by the bill's requirement that fertilization begins at conception, and other claims.
The first lawsuit won't be heard by a judge until next week. Until then, Hoosiers seeking abortions will have to look elsewhere.
Every single person here in the state of Ohio and across our region and every state should be able to access the health care that they need no matter what.
With abortion access restored in Ohio temporarily, Planned Parenthood says it'll work to serve as many Indiana patients as possible.
They can come to Planned Parenthood Southwest Ohio for care over the course of these 14 days and can be seen.
Now, the hearing on the first ACLU lawsuit is set for Monday, September 19th. An injunction could be issued, and if so, it would effectively suspend the Indiana abortion ban. In the newsroom, Valerie Lyons, WCPO 9 News.
All right.